Hey everybody, it's Sha Blackburn, the LoonWitch here. Today is March 4th, 2022. It's the first Friday of the month, so it's time for our Tarot Chat and Munch. Each month, I bring you this video to help you learn more things about the tarot and understand a little bit about how I work with the tarot. So today, the cards that we're looking at are the tarot deck, Hanson Roberts Tarot, and this is one of my favorite decks. This is the deck that I use the most to do readings when I'm out and about. I love the colors. I love the artwork within the tarot. It's such a beautiful and vibrant deck. It's also the deck that I choose to teach with. In honor of Women's History Month and International Women's Day, which is coming up on March 8th, I wanted to go over some of our famous ladies in the tarot. So you can see on the screen that I've chosen the four queens. We have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Rods, the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. And I've chosen two of our most famous ladies from the major arcana, and that would be the High Priestess and the Empress. So we're going to just talk a little bit about their different personalities and explore them individually a little bit. Now, I do feel, ladies especially, that you're going to see aspects of yourself within these cards. And it's a great exercise to look at these cards and use your tarot as a way to contemplate where you are in your life and where you want to be, how you want to change your own energy. So we're going to start over here with the Queen of Swords. We're going to go from the east all the way to the north, going around sunwise. The Queen of Swords is our queen of air, our queen of intellect, our queen of problem solving, sometimes problem making. She is the queen of the East. She is the sunrise, the inspiration, and the new thoughts that arise within us. So our Queen of Swords, she has so many wonderful ideas, so many precious ideas, and while we all know when we have ideas, sometimes not all our ideas will come to fruition, and sometimes not all of our ideas are good ideas, the Queen of Swords feels that every single one of her ideas is like her children. They're valid and valuable and important in her life. So she does not take anyone's opinion to heart. She has a heavy armor on. She keeps herself well protected. And you can see her sword is gleaming in the light. Her hair is blowing out, and she is a stern expression on her face, a very serious expression on her face. So we know that our Queen of Swords means business. This is who you want to bring into your life when you feel that you need to have a strong opinion, a strong front. You need to have a strong exterior. When people say, oh, you need a thicker skin, you need to adopt that Queen of Swords. She's all about boundaries. She is all about living life on her own terms and following her own way. When we move over to our Queen of Rods, our next queen, she's the Queen of the South, the Queen of Fire, the Queen of Passion, the Queen of Business, the Queen of Transformation. So I often joke when I'm teaching about the tarot in my class that the Queen of Rods, there's an old commercial, and I can't remember what it's for, but she's that woman who can bring home the bacon, fry it up in a pan. She can do all those things and never loses sight of who she is as a person. So she helps us to understand who we need to be in our jobs, in our corporate jobs, but also how we can balance our life between the demands of a diverse world that we're living in today. So let's say you're a CEO of a company, or you're like myself and a small business owner. You have a lot of demands on you to keep your business running, to keep things afloat, and to deliver your value to your clients every day. And at the same time, you might be married, you might be a mom, you might be doing other things with your life, you might be a caretaker for your aging parents, and you have to find ways to juggle all that stuff and still appreciate your life for all the joys and sorrows that it is. You need to find ways to embrace your own needs and self-care. So our Queen of Rods, she's excellent at teaching us how to find that balance and how to go after our goals, the things that we're really passionate about, while still making time for other things in our life. Then we're going to move over to our Queen of Cups. Our Queen of Cups is the Queen of Water. She's the Queen of the West, the sunset, our compassionate self, our emotional self, our psychic self. And as you can see, as she's gazing into her cup, she's not ready to take a drink of it. She's actually looking for information within that cup. She's doing what's called water scrying. So as she's gazing in there, she's softening her gaze and looking to see what's beyond the things that are tangible and what's beyond the things that we can see for ourselves. Our Queen of Cups teaches us how to be soft and gentle and kind. She teaches us how to be a good partner. And sometimes she teaches us how to be needy and make those needs known to other people, because she is that queen who will let people know what she needs from them. She doesn't try to take everything on herself. She's always looking to bring someone else in, bring a partner in. And that brings us to our last queen, Queen of Pentacles. Our Queen of Pentacles, as you can see here, she's got the little rabbit. She's got the lush landscape behind her. Our Queen of Pentacles, she's the Queen of the North, the Queen of Earth, the Queen of stability, abundance, and prosperity. She is the queen whose house everyone wants to go to. She's the ultimate hostess. She knows how to make people feel at home. She knows how to make people feel safe and stable. She is kindness, and not necessarily outward physical beauty, but she is that inner beauty that glows from within a person, and you meet them and you just want to know more about them and be in their presence. And that's our Queen of Pentacles. She teaches us how to feel good about who we are and how to embrace everything that life throws at us, knowing that we're always going to land on our feet no matter what. We have the resources that we need. And those are our four queens. They represent each of the minor arcana suits, and they help us to navigate our day-to-day life in our queenly state, if you will. So I want to take a minute now and acknowledge our two major arcana ladies, the High Priestess and the Empress. So one of the most loving cards is the Empress, and one of the most demanding cards can be the High Priestess. The High Priestess is the woman who knows everything. She is the oracle. She is that persona who can answer your every question. The thing about the High Priestess is you've got to know what the question is. What exactly are you asking? What exactly do you want to know? Because she's not going to give you extra information. The High Priestess is anything but chatty. She's very direct, she's very mysterious, she's very devout in her belief system, and like I said, I can't say it enough, the High Priestess will answer your question, so you want to be aware of what question you're asking. Moving over to the Empress here, our Empress, she is the major arcana card that represents love and abundance and fertility and prosperity. She has all these things around her. She has a harvest around her. She has an aura around her. You can see this circle behind her. That's her golden aura. She represents all those things that we aspire to be. She's comfortable. She's beautiful. She's happy. She can be just as opulent as we need to be, and she can also be just as earthy and humble as we would like to be. So while she is going to be a lot more chatty, certainly, than our High Priestess, she embodies everything that is true femininity itself, in that ability to make a beautiful space, create a loving atmosphere, create a welcoming atmosphere, and still be able to work and toil in the fields and understand her connection to the divine as well as her connection to nature. So you can kind of see the way I've laid them out. What I've done here is I've put the High Priestess next to our Queen of Swords and our Queen of Rods, and I've put the Empress on the opposite side with our Queen of Cups and our Queen of Pentacles. And the reason I did that is because that High Priestess, she embodies these two. Really, she's looking at, I live my life on my own terms. I live in answer to a higher being. I am passionate about my existence, and I'm going to do whatever I need to do within my skill set to get the job done. Whereas the Empress is much more likely to be resourceful, kind, and gentle. She's much more likely to know her place in every aspect of the world, as opposed to just that insular mindset of where am I going and what am I doing. The Empress embodies that more. Where are we going and how can I help and how can you help me and how can we get through things together? So that, my friends, is our look at the ladies of the tarot. I wish you a joyful beginning of spring. I'm looking forward to the longer days and the warmer days and seeing my plants starting to come up and grow. I hope you are doing well and feeling the same. And until next month, this is Sha Blackburn, the LoonWitch, signing off. If you want to know more about me, you can find out on my website, LoonWitch.com, LoonWitch.com. If you want to join the community and learn more about how to access additional videos, you can find that at enchantedforestswc.com, and the links will be in the comments below. Thanks so much. Be well.